sounds so French. Uniqua Shanananate, Washington. Okay, I'm live on YouTube as well. Yep, I am on it. Oh, I've been watching the whining and bitching going on in Gary, Indiana, which, if you don't know where Gary, Indiana is, it's where Michael Jackson's from, and his dad was a good father for Indiana, for Gary specifically. He was considered a nice guy. Gary, if the United States was an animal, Gary, Indiana would be its asshole. And of course, Washington, D.C. would be its armpit. If it had arms, yep, Gary, Indiana is, it's a predominantly black city. And that's why it's been out of power for almost, was it a month? It's been a month, I guess. And of course, all the people that live in Gary, the African Americans, are blaming white people. Now, it might be easier for the power company to go and fix the problems working in, say, 3 8-hour shifts, but they can't, because if they go into most parts of Gary at night, they'll get shot at, and have been. So the work is going a little slower. Well, it's a funny thing, because first of all, I don't think it would matter. More black men are killed by black men than anything else, which is really an odd statistic, considering that it's 6% of the population, black men. But it's some ridiculous amount, like 92% of black men that are murdered by other black men. If you could just add like Islam into that, it would just be the perfect mixture of peace and tranquility. So they blame the power company, but if you do a little digging, you'll find that the power company in Gary has several black people on the board. I believe the CEO, the COO, the executive vice president. There's a Hispanic woman. Of course, you got to check all the boxes these days, regardless of qualifications. Just the name Hernandez or Rodriguez looks good. So they got that. Apparently, the mayor of Gary has a couple of different opinions about what made the repairs take so long. I'll give you an example. When he was talking to Don Lemon, yes, Don Lemon still has a show. It's just a small podcast that I don't know who watches it, but I saw a clip of it. I don't think I could watch the entire show. But Don Lemon asked him if he thought that race played a part in why it took so long for Gary, Indiana's power to come back on. And he said, absolutely. Now, he was asked on a different show where it wasn't a very, very proud gay black man asking him what he thought caused the issues. And on that show, which was more of a nationwide show, he said, well, there are a lot of old growth trees. And, 90-mile-an-hour winds are not something that we're used to overall. Like, a tornado is one thing, but having winds that fierce throughout the entire area knocked down a lot of very large trees, which is actually true. So then, of course, the question becomes, why did he say it was because black people? Huh. It's almost like he either doesn't really know what the fuck he's talking about, or B, he's just another lying piece of shit DEI hire that is turning out to be as useless as, say, oh, I don't know, tits on a tomcat. Man, the fatigue is real, guys. The fatigue is real. Being told that that the reason, thank you,